Hey guys, Dennis here, Muddy Water Search and Recovery. And right now, I got to say, I'm not a big fan of technology. I just got done trying to record this video and was over half an hour in and lost internet connection. We have a storm moving in right now and it messed the whole thing up. So I had to delete it and start all over. So, this one will likely be a little bit shorter than what the other one was going to be, but that's okay. I wanted to do this video and get some updates to you guys, what's been going on, what's happening, where we're going, that sort of stuff. Um, it's been crazy busy. Um, Obviously, we're not going to be live tonight. I do apologize for that. Everything that we have going on here, everything Alex has going on, it just, we could have rushed and got back in time to go live. I am actually recording this last night, Saturday night, to get out to you guys. And well, actually, I guess it's Sunday morning. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning here right now. But wanted to get this and get this out to you guys at least. So we will not be live tonight. We didn't want to rush to get back and try to rush something put together to get out with you guys because it's going to come out rushed like that. And we're not going to really be able to do anything that's going to help bring missing loved ones home that way. So we just felt it better that we're going to wait one more week before going live. And so I wanted to go over some restructuring, I guess you would call it. Let's start with Sunday night live feeds. Sunday night live feeds are still going to take place. The thing with those is we are going to focus on a case on Sunday nights. I'm doing open discussion live feed with you guys about a particular case. This live feed might be Randy Leach. The next live feed might be Jessica Foster. So Sunday nights, we are going to go back and focus on open discussion live feeds on a missing persons case. Any dowsing episodes, anything like that, that will be Sunday nights too, being that those are for a specific case when those are done. So that'll be our Sunday night live feeds. We are going to go back, being consistent, trying to do these every Sunday night. Obviously, life happens. There will be a time here and there that we won't be able to, but that is our plan. The times that we are not able to, instead of waiting until the following Sunday night like we normally do, we will try to get that live feed out with you guys as soon as we can. So it may be on a Monday night or Tuesday night, but we will still get that out as soon as we can and still do a live feed the next Sunday night. Now, when it comes to our updates and our other discussions we have with you guys, I'm still working with the team to decide what night of the week works best for all of them. And then we will let you know, but there will be a second live feed each week that will focus on our updates and other discussions with you guys. So we will be moving to planning on 2 live feeds a week. Now, when a missing person has been located, I've been trying to get those out to you guys as soon as possible. So what's going to happen with those is every Thursday night, I will put together a slide, put some music behind, kind of like what you guys are probably used to seeing right now. I am trying to move away from doing videos that way, but these particular videos, I think it's fitting and the best route to go for those. There's normally multiple cases a week where people have been found. So Thursday nights, that video will release every Thursday night, and it's going to show the people that has been found since the following Thursday night. When it comes to our new cases, instead of doing those the same way, those are going to be done individually, and it's either going to be a full video where we come on and explain the case, the details, share everything we can with you guys, or in some instances, it may actually be a live feed. But we're going to go back to doing those individually and be at least one of us coming on and sharing that information with you guys instead of just doing these slides with the music for those. That's information that's vital. It needs to get out there. Everybody can keep their eyes and ears open, see what we could all do to bring these missing loved ones home. And I think the best way to do that would be to come on and get that information to you. When it comes to when it comes to those cases, we're still going to get those out to you as soon as we can. If a new case comes in today, I'm going to get that out to you guys today. That's what it's going to be moving forward. Now, this ain't something that's going to take place in the next few days, but in the next week or two is when these are all going to be really implemented and followed. I'm still discussing stuff with the team, fine-tuning some stuff, and I will update you guys when everything is in effect. Some might ask, why are we doing this now? We've been doing this for over 4 years now. We are a 100% volunteer team. 99.999% of what we do is out of pocket. I know Megan and I have spent thousands of dollars. Alex and Tammy have. The other team members, they have paid money, buying things and doing things to be a part of this. And in over 4 years, we did get a new subscriber tonight. So whoever you are, thank you very much for subscribing, coming on board with our crazy family. You'll see what I mean in the open discussion comments. Everyone in the comments is incredible. Welcome to the team. But we are at 2,935 subscribers in over 4 years now. When it comes to the teams out there doing this, we have the lowest number of subscribers by far out of any of them. That does hurt the algorithm, makes it almost non-existent. We get paid from YouTube about once a year. YouTube, you got to make at least $100 before they pay you out. They pay out once a month. The last time we got paid was October of last year. It was $113. There's $105 in there now that we're probably going to get paid out at the end of this month. From last October, it was the October prior that we got paid any money. So without having the big following like what the other teams have, we're not making much of anything over here. $105, that doesn't even cover the expenses of even a local search. We're not complaining about that. We're still going to do everything we can, getting out and doing everything that we can. But with the thousands of dollars we've paid into this to be able to do this, we're kind of maxed out right now. So I'm looking at anything I can do to help our channel grow, bring in more viewers, which is going to help the algorithm, and just sharing the content, inviting people in to the channel, asking people to subscribe to the channel and stuff. That is stuff that is absolutely free for all of you to do. But the more people that come into the channel, the better the algorithm, and that would help financially. 100% of any money we get off of here goes into our efforts. We're not going on vacation with that money. We're not buying another house. It goes into gear, equipment, stuff we need to do this. It goes into gas for our searches. It all goes into that. Early on, we did have some people make some donations through GoFundMe and on super chats here on YouTube. I do recommend not donating on super chats because YouTube a while back ago made some changes, and they take a percentage of any revenue earned on here, including those donations. Then they send what's left to Google AdSense. They take a percentage, and it breaks down to, between the two of them, they take between 50 to 75%. As you get more subscribers and more views and viewers, they start taking less of a percent. But right now, that's the kind of the category that we fit in there. So I do recommend not donating through the super chat. Instead, go to our GoFundMe. They do take out a fee, but it is a very small fee. But we haven't had anything through any of those. The GoFundMe, it went so long without anything, it booted it off, and I had to start a new one. And it's been there about a year, and we haven't had any donations. So we're trying to do what we can out of pocket, but it's getting to the point that, we're maxed out. We don't want to stop doing this. We're still going to do everything that we can. We do still have searches lined up that we're going to be getting out on very soon. But if we're not able to grow more and be able to help build those finances to help us be able to go out and do this, I do worry there's going to come a time not too far off that we're just not going to be able to afford to do this anymore. And I don't want to see that to happen. We have had a hand in bringing home so many people. And most of the time, we don't even come on here and let anybody know that we had anything to do with that. There's been times that we've got another team to help us, and that team come out and said that their gut instinct led them to this, and their hard work and their research led them to this location. When I've got the email showing I asked you to search specific coordinates when you were there. Just because there was a reward attached to it, they've taken the credit for the recoveries, and it was their hard work. Any of those teams that's done that to us, and I'm only going to say this once, that's BS. You know who you are, and you're a fraud. I appreciate and respect the work that you do to bring missing loved ones home, but as a person, you're a fraud. And that's all I'm going to say about that. I could release the emails, show these people for what they are, but at the end of the day, that's not helping bring missing loved ones home. So I refuse to do that. So we've had law enforcement that I argued with for months to get them to go to a location, finally go, and they found the missing person there. And then it comes out that thanks to law enforcement's hard work and dedication to that case, they were able to get right on it and find this person due to their investigative skills. And not all law enforcement are like that. The majority are not like that. They're good, honest people doing their best to keep their community safe. If the officer that I'm talking about in particular sees this, you know who you are, and you're a fraud too. And I've got a lot more words for you that I'm not going to say on here in front of everybody. So, guys, I apologize for the rant there, but that's been frustrating. But it is what it is, you know. But we have been able to help bring home so many people that we haven't come on here and tried to get recognition for it. We didn't try to get pats on the back. We didn't try to use that to grow a channel. You know, we didn't want to grow a channel just based on who and what we have found. We want to grow it on our efforts of bringing missing loved ones home. And not a slam on anybody. This is just my view of this for Muddy Waters. But we've helped bring home so many that, you know, to have to stop now because we can't afford it would just, that would be crushing. So hopefully some of these changes we're going to be making and some different things we're implementing, hopefully that will help rebound on the financial side and get us back on track. I had some expenses this year that, you know, I didn't expect. Mom passed away without life insurance. She had told us she had wanted to be cremated and her and dad put together somewhere. My dad had been cremated. And when it come right down to it, found out she had changed her mind. So I've had those expenses. My truck messed up again and I can't figure it out. We needed a second vehicle, so now I've got a car payment that I didn't have before. So yeah, life has been fun. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know, you take what you got and you move forward. And that's what we're trying to do here with Muddy Waters. We have some more searches for Randy Leach coming up, Billy and Mary Black, Crystal Kipper. My mind's going blank. There's so many of them. But again, we'll get to film most of those, bring you guys along, go live on some of those when we can. I'm looking for my notes. I normally have notes when I do a live feed, but those are for something else. But yeah, again, I apologize for tonight. We do plan on being live next Sunday night. About midweek, we'll let you know what case we're going to be covering. I know there's some more I wanted to talk about. It's after 1 o'clock in the morning, guys. So I am going to jump off of here and head to bed. Again, I apologize for my little rant earlier. I did not plan on that. That was not in the first video. I think that kind of done me in for the night. But you guys be safe. I know it's supposed to be really, really hot this week here in Leavenworth, Kansas. So y'all be safe. Be mindful of the heat. Be mindful of any storms. And be safe. And we will see you guys down the road. Y'all take care.